How does a horse broadcast a message into outer space? With a saddle light. Happy Wednesday, my friends, and welcome to the stream. Thank you for being with me tonight. Sir Rack of Lamb, first in chat tonight, followed closely by Dead Zergling and Mile Hyrule. Very grateful to have all of you here, and I hope your Wednesday has treated you well. We've also got Lucent Jelly. Thank you, Jelly, and thank you for the coffee. And Game and Fit, welcome in. Jankulai continues tonight. Satellite, my favorite. I need to give credit to Jelly. Jelly came up with the punchline for that one, and she's very proud of herself, and for good reason. So we're gonna start with Let's Ride Dreamer. It's our first game for tonight, and we'll just see how far we get through this. The goal is to try and complete all the things. We might finish it up tonight, or we might have to, work on it. We might have to work on it tomorrow. I can't expect it taking much longer than that, though. I can't really imagine that. Give me one moment. I'm starting to suspect I'm going to have to do something different with my camera because it just refuses to stay where I want it to be. Game and Fit says I have a new theory that I'm trying out. If I can't play the game easily with a single hand, then it's probably too intense for me, which means no jank horsey games for me. First one might be okay, but I'm not taking any chances. I didn't know that I was inspiring you to pick up these games for yourself. I kind of thought the stream might have the opposite effect. But I'll be interested to know if that works. I can think of some rather intense one-handed video games, though. Actually, maybe I can't, because I was thinking about Tetris, but you have to have both hands. Well, you don't have to, depending on your controller, but you do need, because I was thinking Tetris was a D-pad only game, but you do need buttons to rotate the pieces, so. I can play Mario one-handed, but not very easily. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, if you reassign the buttons, right? Because basically, if you remap the buttons, you could play every NES game one-handed. You just need a D-pad, and then you could put the A and B on the two shoulder buttons, and you'd be good to go. Oh, Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man's a one-handed game. Alright, so... Actually, yeah, let's go over here. So, this game, the first Let's Ride game, Sunshine Stables, That game was focused much more heavily on like the business side of owning the stable. I mean, not that it was a complicated game. It was a very simple game, but it leaned very heavily into the business and care of the horses with very little like activity, very little riding or jumping or anything like that. This game, on the other hand, no business, all riding and jumping. Well, not all, but heavy in the riding and jumping, and a little bit with the care. So this game, way better, way better. We've got here a couple different types of competition. We are Amy on Omelette. That's our horse. Amelie. We want to see ourselves in the number 1 position in all the categories. We've already mastered the free category. We're top position on both of those. And some of the jumping. We have Chester, Bath, Barnstaple, Bangor. So about half of them. So Hereford is our next destination. Make up on the D-pad be jump for Mario, and you can do pacifist one-handed runs, no problem, Zergling says. Disgusting. Up for jump is unacceptable. Hey, Budafingers, welcome in. The amount of horsing around here is unreal. Guilty as charged. Glad to see you stuck with Omelette. That's what we're doing. Welcome in, Tommy Earl. Good to see you again. Hope you are doing well. It's okay. You can come out of your mom's basement and into the real world. My parents never owned a house with a basement. I think I'm the first in my lineage. I don't think does my sister's house have a basement? They have an upstairs. I don't think they have a basement. Hi, Amy. I don't have any special jobs for you today. Ask me again next week. If there's anything to do, don't forget to clean your horse's hooves after every ride. I don't even follow. All right. Let's get our daily chores taken care of. So that we can get out on the course. Frownie, son of Frownington III, first Baron of Basementville. I like it down here. It's nice and cool. Usually. Past couple days have been a nightmare. I don't know why. I don't know why it's gotten so hot down here. It's nice tonight, though, with the storm going on. It's cool, so we can open the windows. Let the air move through the house. Our AC broke a few days ago. Still waiting on the repairman. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Game and Fit. That's the worst. I can't get the grooming meter to fill. I'm doing all the things, but I'm not getting the last star. Had that I haven't had that happen in quite a while, but our AC broke a few times when we lived in Houston. And as I'm sure you can imagine, that was a complete nightmare. There we go, finally. Buddhafinger says, I also have to have a repairman fix the AC. But it doesn't cost me too much. I hope so too, Buddhafingers. I'm sorry you're also dealing with that. The curse is spreading. We're fine now. Got a temporary one. Got a high power fan hitting me point blank. I find it so interesting that someone who has snowman blood has lived in so many hot places. You're not wrong, Buddhafingers. Texas was a challenge. It was, basically I hated the weather every single day for like 7 years. Hi, Amy. Are you starting to feel at home here yet? Same dialogue as before. Mine broke last year, Sirac of Lamb says. Had to replace the furnace and the AC unit. That was 10K gone? Oh, Sirac of Lamb. I feel for you, my friend. That is heartbreaking. One of our AC units was broken. That's broken's in quotes from Zergling. One of the kids somehow knocked the hose down. It was just blowing hot air into itself for days. Oh no. I picked up so much overtime at work, Sirac of Lamb says. Just paid it off. Overtime for the win. Uh-oh. I'm pretty trash at these jumping courses. I don't know what's changed. I did so well at the first two, and now I just get X's on every one. I think it's because my horse's jump needs to be leveled up a lot more. Third place. That's not good. But we tried our best, right? My N64 controllers arrived today, Game & Fit says. Nice. The analog stick feels really tight. They didn't cheap out on them. Oh, and the home and capture buttons as well as a tiny ZL button on the top too. Very strange, but it works. Right on. I kinda want to pick one of those up, but I haven't managed to catch them in stock. I kind of doubt I will. Don't really expect it's ever gonna line up for me. How do you get third place for failing every jump is my question. There are only 2 other contestants. Well, it's all based on time. So whether or not you land the jumps, if you miss a jump, you get a time penalty, right? You get seconds added onto your total time, and so just running the course fast makes up for the penalty, and then I'm still able to. Make it happen. Kind of. Except I'm not. Oh, hang on. We didn't check the, Let me check the clubhouse again real quick. Alright, so you see, so here's the thing. So the scores that are recorded here in the clubhouse are not reflective of the scores from the events. Because we just went to Hereford, and I did not come in first place there, but I am first place on the list here. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So I need to keep better track of how I'm doing in the jumping courses, because I thought that there were some. I thought there were some courses that we ran where I did not rank first place, but when I checked the leaderboard, I was on first, and so I was like, oh, well, maybe I was wrong. Now I'm thinking I was right before, so I'm gonna have to rerun some of those jumping courses to make sure I get first place on all of them. Since it's not actually recorded in the clubhouse, that's unfortunate. Oops. If it makes you feel better, Frownie, I think you have the world record. I don't know. I looked around just a little bit. It looks like the only game in this series that people actually speedrun is there's a PlayStation 2 game. The Game Boy Advance games, no one seems to care very much for. But I do, and I'm gonna master them all. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we got first place here and here. And Barnstaple, I think, was our first, not first. I think we got first place in Chester, Bath, and Bangor. But I think Barnstaple and... oh, I know Hereford we didn't. So... back to Barnstaple. We're gonna try this one again. Fingers crossed, everyone. That wasn't great. Second place. Speaking of Game Boy Advance, I'm dipping my toes into the water with Fire Emblem on Switch, Game & Fit says. Not too bad so far. Right on. Everything I know about Fire Emblem comes from Smash Brothers Melee. That's the beginning and ending of my Fire Emblem knowledge. Love to stay longer, Sirac of Lamb says, but I have early shifts the next few weeks. 4 and 5 a.m. are not too far away. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great night, Sirac of Lamb. We're going to miss you. Not having you around so much, but you need to take care of yourself, so I understand. Sleep well. I wish you the best of luck with those early shifts. You know, hopefully we'll get to keep seeing you here and there, if only briefly. But be well, my friend. Poor horse, you come in just not to give it water or oats. Mr. Ed is sad, Zergling says. A 1377 sounds like the contents of my bank account, Game and Fit. We leveled up again, so once more, pour all of our stats into jumping. The boss is gone! Hi, Amy. We've got a stray cat. It does have a collar, though. Mr. Wilkinson said it would be okay for it to stay here until we found an owner. Will you help me look for it? Look for the cat? If it has a collar, it's not a stray cat. It's a lost cat. Strategy game series. Yeah, I did know. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was. I didn't know the series was in peril of ending like that at one point. But I guess I exaggerated a little bit. I did know that it. Well, I thought it was like an RPG type series, and there's a whole lot of them in Japan. But my point was that I've never played any of them or really looked into it yet. Yeah, no worries. I do own at least one Fire Emblem game. I've got one on the 3DS. Fire Emblem Echoes, I think it is. I've never played it. I found it for sale along with a couple amiibo figures that are characters from the game. And I thought, well, I've never played a Fire Emblem game, but getting the game and the figures as a package deal seems great, so I'm gonna pick it up. Be a solar course later where you jump over the moon the way you're leveling up. I think I need a cow for running that course, right? Jumping over the moon is more their forte. I own 3 houses, Fire Emblem GBA Engage, and one other one on the Wii. Also a GBA game. I probably put an hour into the series in total. That kind of sounds like me, Game and Fit. I can admit to one that I think's a little bit worse. I do believe I own physically every game from the Wild Arms series, and I've never played a single minute of even one of them. Theodoros, welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing good, Theodoros. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Janky is much improved. This game is so much better than the previous one. Williamsburg, welcome in. Good to see you again. Wild Arms, yeah. I went kind of crazy several years ago. I don't even know who it was at this point, but I saw a YouTube video of someone talked about Wild Arms, and it got me at the right time where I had some disposable income, and it seemed like a really good idea to just go ahead and snatch all those games up. And so I did, and then I've never made the time to play any of them. I'd love to have a Wild Arms collection on Switch, Game and Fit says. The joke's gonna be on me. The joke's really gonna be on me if I try to play them on the stream and I end up hating them. I guess the cat is out in the woods. I don't know. The game's being real... No! I wasted a whole day. I wasted a whole day by accidentally walking back. Because look, we can't go again. Bad luck indeed. Bad luck. The game says, bad luck. You can't ride anymore today. Your horse is exhausted. It's exhausted from the 4 steps that I took. I'm mad. I'm mad at this game right now. This game is way better than the previous one in the series, though. This is Let's Ride Dreamer. Previously, we played Let's Ride Sunshine Stables. That game was much more like business focused, with very little like quality time spent enjoying taking your horse for rides. And by very little, I mean virtually zero. This one puts a very heavy emphasis on actually being able to do things with your horse, and that's a huge improvement. Never played them myself. Only PlayStation 1 RPG I played back then was Final Fantasy 9. And some enemy kept Goomba stomping me. I spent all weekend grinding and still got Goomba stomped, so I decided to play something else. You find all your games terrible eventually, Frownie. I wish you hadn't said that, Zergling, because I'm afraid it's true. Every game hurts me in the end. I know how much you like dialogue, and I can't say how much. But that's a given with those games. Yeah, I know they're RPGs, so like I know heavy dialogue's going to be part of the territory. I think the thing that sold me on Wild Arms, that made me want to play it, was that they seem to indicate that there's a little bit more to do in the overworld than there is in a lot of other turn-based RPGs. I don't know. I've got half-remembered details from something I think I watched a very long time ago. I still have 2 NES controllers for the Switch. I haven't opened them yet. Do you know, Frownie, if it has a charge unit on the controller, or do you have to charge them using the Joy-Con slots? I think you have to use the Joy-Con slots, Game & Fit. I don't remember there being a charging port on them anywhere. Also, the NES controllers are kind of terrible. Your mileage may vary, but I really didn't like mine. They feel very, very laggy. The Super NES controllers, or I have a Super NES controller as well for the Switch. The Super NES controller is wonderful. I love it. But the NES ones, I don't ever use them because, yeah, your mileage may vary, but my pair, they feel very laggy. suppose I should open them up and see. It's hard being a gamer sometimes. Joy-Con slots only. Test them out later to see how laggy they are, but they should be fine for Earthbound Beginnings. Yeah, anything that doesn't require, like, instant, precise movement. I imagine you'll be alright. The cat that I'm looking for could very well not even be out here because they didn't say... Like, no one said it was in the woods. Will this be your first time playing Ninja Gaiden? Not at all, my high roll. We've done Ninja Gaiden a lot of times on the stream. I played it for the first time on the stream a couple years ago. Well, a year and a half ago, something like that. And we've done it a handful of times since. It's a game I'd like to become good at. I'm terrible at it. And it will take probably several hours of pain to get through it yet, but I wanna keep it in rotation and play it fairly regularly so that I can practice up at it and ultimately be able to do it well. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a fun game. It's just it's really hard. Good news. We found the cat. Bad news. It was in the drying machine. All your clothes are messy. They do love a warm pile of freshly laundered clothes. I was just thinking, I don't think that there's any universe in which a person is going to successfully approach a strange cat on horseback without the cat fleeing from them forever. I found it. I was just about to think I never would. There you are, little kitty. I'll ride straight back to the stables and tell the others. What? We're not taking the cat with us? No, we're gonna leave and leave the cat here and trust it will remain until we return. None of this is possible. Is this a fun game? You should definitely play it, Mile High Roll. I highly recommend it. I found the cat. She's very tame. I think she belongs to someone too. What do you think? Shall we give her a name while she's here with us? What about Lily? Thanks for your help. That's a nice name. I'll go and take care of the cat, and then we'll see if Mr. Wilkinson can find the owner. This game is more fun than the other Let's Ride game. I could not in good conscience recommend that anyone else subject themselves to this. It's not painful. It's not like the worst thing that I've ever played. It's just not, it's not good. Hi Amy. You can concentrate 100% on feeding and grooming today. Always make sure your horse has enough food and water. Perhaps we'll see each other later. I'd admit though, having two NES controllers sticking out of the Switch in handheld mode makes it look like the ultimate retro console. Like an NES Transformer or something. Or something that would have been seen in an Angry Video Game Nerd episode at least. No! Alright, Barn Staple, here we come. I'm off to a terrible start. I can't even jump over the ones that I previously was okay at. I do believe I have already failed. Yeah. Yep. That was way worse than last time. Alas. Oh, nice. We've got some raiders coming in. Hello, hello, Alex Man. Thank you for the raid. Pleasure to have you with us. Is that Villarike? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you coming along with the raid and hope you're doing well. How was the stream tonight? It's Viller, thank you. Thank you for helping me to get it right. Apologies for blundering. Alex Man says it was good. Progress was made to my city's industrial district. Well done. City skylines. Better road network. So this is like a this is like a Sim City type game. Construction and management, development type thing. It's Sim City but better. Right on. I've heard good things about City Skylines. Game and Fit says right on. I haven't heard much of this one yet, but I'm glad you're making progress and seem to be enjoying it. I am. Hi, Kitty. You must feel very lonely here. Your owner will be along soon. Don't worry. I really only have familiarity, first-hand experience with the Super NES game. That's the SimCity that I know. I was never very good at it. Couldn't make a whole lot of progress without using the infinite money cheat. Viller, thank you for the follow. Much appreciate you coming on board with us. Alex Man playing on Steam for the mods. We're playing Let's Ride Dreamer. For the month of July, I like to do a little jank marathon event, or Jank July, and play, games that I expect to be of rather dubious quality. And I have settled this month on So far, working my way through horse-themed games. This is only the second game that we worked on, actually, though. We played through Let's Ride Sunshine Stables on the GBA. And this is the next in the series. This is Dreamer. Let's Ride Dreamer. This game is way better than the previous one, but it's still... I mean, you can see it's still kind of trash. But I'm having an alright time with it. It's not it's not constant suffering to be working my way through this one. Baron Metz, welcome in, Baron. Hope you are well. How's everyone doing tonight? Doing all right, Baron. I'm a little tired. I've been abnormally tired the past couple days. I mean, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. I've been getting out and doing stuff and going for long walks and not making enough time for rest and naps. So it's my own fault that I've been kind of tired. But spirits are high nonetheless. The mods make cities so much better. I can't think how people play these games on consoles. See, that would be me. I'm always on console, so I'm very frequently stuck with the worst version of many games. So there are lots of little hurdle jumping events in this game, and that's really my primary focus at the moment, is to try and take first place in each of these at least once. And thus far, I think we've topped the leaderboard at Chester, Bath, and Bangor. So I'm working on Barnstaple. It's not going well. I miss a lot of my jumps. My horse doesn't seem to be able to jump high enough to clear these hurdles, so I end up with time penalties, so I always come in last. No, this was our chance, and I just ruined it. No! Ah, that would have been the one. I don't know how I got stuck going around in circles there. I don't like this. This is bad. That could have been it. Actually, it wouldn't have been it, because look at how fast Alexander was. 58 seconds? Never mind, I couldn't have beaten that time. Got started on Monster Hunter Freedom Unite today, Baron Metz says. I was expecting less quality of life than other ones I've played, but still ended up being surprised anyway. This game looks a lot less jank than the GBA one. This is a GBA game, Baron. They're both of the ones we've played so far have been GBA games. And I'll go ahead and spoil it. The next one that we play is also a GBA game. I've got 3 of these things. I've got 3 of these things to live through. All that dialogue seems to be the same. Well, lucky in Pokemon Stadium? No way! This game is just making me think I have a chance. You do, Game and Fit. You can do it. We believe in you. What? What did I... Oh. Funnily enough, I've been hearing a lot about sleeper hits on the GBA lately. Ever heard of Drill Dozer or Action Man? I've heard of Drill Dozer. Action Man, I can't say I have. I haven't played either of them. That's good news for me, though. I feel like I tend to play a lot of GBA games. They typically end up being more bad than good in my case, though. We're doing these. What else have we done on the GBA? We did the Metroid games. I played Van Helsing. I played Monster Force on the GBA. I don't recommend either of those last 2. Surprisingly good games. I hear the Shining remakes on GBA are pretty good too. I don't think I know those games. I can tell you the E.T. game on Game Boy is not worth your time. Oh, but the Powerpuff Girls games are pretty good. If you're gonna play a Powerpuff Girls game, I would say go with the GBA. That's where to look for the best ones. Mojo Jojo A Go-Go is pretty good, but Him and Seek is really good. That's the great one. Imagine if they released a new E.T. game for modern consoles. I think we're good. I think E.T.'s had enough chances. Fillers heading out. Good night, or good rest of your day, rather. Thank you for dropping in, and thank you again for the follow. I hope you are well, and hopefully we'll get to see you again another time. Crazy Konami Racers. Fun little kart game. Very much like Mario Kart. That might be fun. Kart racers are kind of the only racing games that I actually ever gravitate toward. How did some of these jumps not count? And some of them do. No. Alright, the big thing that I think I'm learning is I need to jump from much further away. Come on. Robbed. How in the world? I don't like this. E.T. cart. That's what we need right there. E.T. cart. If you have to play an E.T. game, the best one to play is E.T. Escape from Planet Earth on the Game Boy Color. That's the best E.T. game. I need to get a different stand for my camera. I think it's drifting up. E.T. and the Cosmic Garden on the Game Boy Color is probably the E.T. game that I like the best. But I can't recommend it as one that's valuable to play. It's very repetitive. It's very repetitive, but of the games of the ET games I've played, which there have been a lot, that's the one that I had the most enjoyable experience with when I actually figured out the mechanics of how the game worked, and it blew my mind. So because of that, like, personal experience with the game, it's my favorite of them. But the only one that's really worth playing is Escape from Planet Earth. Uncle Muscles, welcome in. Thank you for joining us again. Greetings, fellow electronic equestrians. And greetings to you. Game and Fit says, I'm on the final battle, each down to our last Pokemon, and the opponent has a speed advantage. And I'm guessing from that no that the battle has not gone in your favor. I'm sorry, Game and Fit. Hang in there. You have to do 4 battles just to get back in Fighter again? That's very dispiriting. 3, she's the 4th one. This isn't a game I would play really, but it's chill and relaxing. Plus it's easy on the eyes. Yeah, I mean, this game is not, like, it's not harmful to play. Right? The previous Let's Ride game was, like, bad for my health. This one looks alright. The music's pretty decent. I don't have any complaints about the music. The tasks are repetitive and the controls are a little bit clunky. There's some UI issues where it's frequently difficult to perform an action other than the one you're attempting to do. But I mean, that's kind of just comes with the territory with cheaply made trash games, right? This has an interesting art style. I'm glad this one is better. Yeah, this game is way better. Now, if only I could master this, obstacle course. Never gonna happen. I seem destined for second place. I have that UI issue on a game where it feels bugged until you refresh the screen. That's gotta be obnoxious. I had a major issue with Dark Souls when I played through that game because I remapped my controls to where I had, I think it was where I had A as my, like, the generic interact button, but in the menus B was confirm and A was back out. And so I would have this annoying situation where I'd go up to a character and I'd have to press A to talk to them, and then if I wanted to move through their dialogue, I would have to tap B. But I was in the habit of pressing A to interact with things, so I would basically go up to characters and keep initiating and canceling conversations over and over again because I kept tapping the A button, and I couldn't, like, go through, like, shop through their merchandise or do anything like that. It's just horrible. It would, because it wouldn't let me, it lets you remap the buttons, but it won't let you remap them for the menus. Like, interact should be confirm. That's the way it's supposed to be. That needs a patch. It would be nice. It would be nice if they would do that for us. I don't think they're going to get around to it, though. Oh, the boss is gone again. That means something's happening. Hi, Amy. I think you left a letter in the common room. Here, I brought it for you. There's a mailbox between here and the woods, so you can mail it. Okay, I've been to the woods several times. There is no mailbox in the woods. Someone is playing a prank on me. The game you're playing is a fishing simulator for the Switch, where it bugs out. I can't say that I've ever played a fishing sim. It's having that issue in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, actually, with the menu confirm button being different from interact. So you know my pain. I've been having a blast coming up with insert line here and you thanked me for it statements. I don't know if I follow Game and Fit. Square, of all things, was the button to interact with a lot of things in town. Circle to talk to people. X to confirm in menus and select options. Circle to cancel in menus. That is disgusting. What? You have two separate interact buttons in that game, and neither of them is the same as the confirm button in the menus. That's what I'm reading here. That is horrific. I stole your cereal and you thanked me for it? I don't know if this is a reference to something. I feel like this is a quote from a movie or something and I don't get it. It's from a show. Okay. Someone in chat not that long ago compared me to Captain America one night because I never get any film or television references. They thought their theory is that I too was frozen in a block of ice for a few decades. Oh, thank you, Game and Fit. Much appreciated. It's a pretty weird button setup, especially coming from the later Monster Hunter games. There's a little bit of... It's hard to describe without having the game in my hands, I think. But there's a little bit of clunkiness like that with Alundra. A little bit of... I think a lot of the problem with Alundra is I expect the buttons to behave kind of like they do in A Link to the Past. And some of them do and some of them don't. And it's when things are different from that game that I start to fumble a lot. Yeah, Alundra is basically a Zelda clone. It's very similar, and it's a really fun game. I haven't made my way all the way through it yet. We're working on it on the stream still. But yeah, like if you like A Link to the Past, then Alundra is worth your time. For sure. I would say it's one of those situations where I don't like it quite as much, but there's a lot of, like, you know, nostalgia not working in its favor. There are things that it does. There are things that, you know, objectively I would have to say it does better than A Link to the Past. But there's still things that it does worse as well. But in a lot of ways, yeah, Alundra is kind of like A Link to the Past, made for a slightly older audience. So it's more grim, and it's also a little more obtuse, and and sometimes its puzzles are. really obtuse. I should have come out here with a more systematic plan because this mailbox is not so easy to find as I would have hoped. I was watching a video about discussing mechanics that have mostly fallen by the wayside, and the puzzle-laden dungeons of Alundra and Golden Sun came up. That's a terrible loss. I remember it for PlayStation 1, but there are just too many good games to keep up with. What a library. I'm a latecomer to PlayStation 1. I've only played a handful of PS1 games, and they basically all happened on the stream. I think I've probably played less than a dozen PlayStation 1 games. What have we done? We've done Silent Hill, Contra Adventure, Pac-Man World, Bushido Blade, Powerpuff Girls, Chemical Extraction, E.T. Interplanetary Mission, Destruction Derby, there's probably a few others. I'm having a hard time thinking of them. That's about it. We did Symphony of the Night, but I played that on the PSP. And Castlevania Chronicles, the same, was on the PSP. But they're the PlayStation 1 versions. We were talking about Wild Arms earlier tonight, Baron. That's funny that you bring it up. No, I haven't played a Wild Arms game. I was saying I think I own every game in the series. I think there was a mobile game. I don't have that one because it doesn't have a physical release. But all of them that came out physically, I think I have. But I haven't played a single minute of one of them yet. You had one, but you lost interest after you got far. Hey cows, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you, my friend. The horse adventures are it's a little mediocre right now. I was supposed to find a mailbox, but I have failed. So I guess we're going to have to try that again tomorrow. Tomorrow in the game. We're not done playing this yet. I haven't beat one either, Baron says. Haven't played the later entries. Love the music and the characters are great. Yeah, we'll definitely try to do them on the stream at some point. I mean, I have them all. I gotta play them, but who knows? Who knows when it's gonna happen? I guess it's closer now that we've done Mystic Quest. I did the tutorial RPG, so now I'm ready for all of them. Thank you for the pistachios, Baron. Have you beat Earthworm Jim? I still haven't. I've beaten Earthworm Jim on the Super NES. I haven't managed to beat the Game Boy version yet, but I beat the Super Nintendo version. I don't like Earthworm Jim. I want to like Earthworm Jim, but that game is so janky and so mean. I want to like it, but it doesn't do a lot to make itself likable. It's such a bully. It's hard. It is. It took me a while. I was working on that one for several nights. So you're looking for a mailbox. I can't be bothered to help you. Ask your new friend Greg. I've got more important things to do. What a jerk. I always get stuck at the down the tube stage. The with the submarine. That driving that submarine is a nightmare. Game and Fit says the N64 controller works well. For the other Retro Switch Online games, the SNES controller is my favorite. The NES ones are almost done, so I'll know soon. I hope yours work better than mine do, Game and Fit. Someone got up on the wrong side of the bed. That person is always mean to me. You're not wrong, except I would just add to it that they get up on the wrong side of the bed every day because, I mean, that's the meanest they've ever been, I think, but they've always been mean. Everything they've said to me has been mean. Actually, you know what? That might not be the meanest thing they've said. Their bed must be up against a wall. It is. Earthworm Jim 1 would be great if not for the water section. I don't know. The water section, like, that part is the hardest part. The water section is well, I don't know. The submarine is the hardest part of the game. the bungee jumping is the most frustrating part of the game. The escort mission is also not great. The descent through the spikes is also not great. The swinging from your head on the hooks is really bad. There are a lot of bad parts to Earthworm Jim. I think the submarine, though, like, that's the... When you get there, like, I think that's where... Like, that's, like, Earthworm Jim's turbo tunnel. Like, that's where playthroughs just die. But it's got a lot of... There's a lot of nasty parts in that game. It takes so long to groom your horse. Hey, Christian Cool, welcome in. Chilling and getting some work done. Right on. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're well. I'm doing all right. I'm playing a tolerable video game. Spirits are mostly high. So not much to complain about. I hope you're well, my friend, and I wish you good luck with whatever project you're working on tonight. We've got to comb the woods for a mailbox. The idea of like a secret hidden mailbox out in some random location in the woods is that's kind of that's kind of the opposite of like the mailbox's intention and design. like, mailboxes are supposed to be out there, easily accessible, obvious, front and center type objects. You're not. The idea is not to send your is not to send your mailman on a scavenger hunt. Aha, I see you followed for my trap, Mr. Mailman. Now see if you can find your way through my maze. That's exactly why Lex Luthor never receives any letters. I found it! Unbelievable. This mailbox was not here before. Here's the mailbox. Lucky I found it. Mysterious roving mailboxes. It's like a... It's not a mailbox. It's not a mailbox at all. It's a Pokemon. There's gotta be a Pokemon that's a mailbox, right? There's a Pokemon that's a trash can, so why not a mailbox? Hi, Amy. Back so soon? Did you find the mailbox? Yes, it wasn't difficult, though that's a lie. I made sure to mail the letter to Sarah. Sorry I keep messing with this camera. It's just driving me crazy. My camera's on a microphone arm, and it's got springs on it. I think that's why it keeps creeping upward, and I'm losing my mind. Don't mount your webcam on a microphone arm. It will just drive you crazy. Losing your mind, losing your mailbox. It's a rough go. It can't take the weight. I got you, Gaming Fit. I fully expected that we were going to be moving through this game at a much swifter pace than I've been able to manage. I had actually thought that by this point, it was possible that we could actually be done with this game tonight. And in reality, I've yet to accomplish really anything because I keep failing that jumping track. And then I have to repeat all of this tedious horse care and then do random busy work in between, so I really don't have any. I really haven't accomplished anything tonight, if you think about it. It's been a very bad use of 2 hours. It's been a good 2 hours. Thank you, Uncle Muscles. As long as we're enjoying wasting our time, then it's not really wasted, right? I've already failed this because of all the time wasted jumping over that 1,000 times. It was nice knowing you, my friends. Why? Why did so many of these jumps not count? I'm mad. Oh, I'm not even going to run the rest of the course. Oh no, that quits out of the game. That's not what I was attempting to rage quit. I just didn't want to waste my time on the rest of the course. Ooh, does that give me another chance? Nah. Couldn't be so lucky. This looks impossible. It's just so rude. This game is really watchable. That's all great games, right? If you got nothing special to do at the moment, you could do some free riding. Hey Lily, don't worry, we'll take care of you until we found you a home. So this game is based on a movie. How much of the stuff that happens in this game happens in the movie? Like, is this really a movie about a... Is this really a movie about a little girl who gets a horse so that she can collect carrots in the woods and find a stray cat and a mysterious roaming mailbox? It's from '05. Sounds about right. No! Can I back out? I can't back out. There's no need to do this one. I've already done this course. You wouldn't know it to watch me attempt it. Bravo. Oh, thank you. That's one I've already done, so that was... That gained us nothing. I selected the wrong thing. Life is rough. Life is rough right now. We get another level up. So, I know, like, this is jumping, this is speed, and I don't know what the time is. This is the one that perplexes me. I think it's like stamina recovery time or something like that. But the horse, the horse is so jank that none of the thank you for holding back, Game and Fit. Yeah, I don't actually want any information. Just sharing my thoughts. The horse controls so jank anyway though that like I don't really feel a difference as I change the stats. It's not really translating into benefit. You're saying this horse game lacks nuanced controls? I'm shocked, Cow says. This is unreal. This is unreal. None of these jumps count. I can't stand this. This is all I've done tonight, is just fail this over and over again. It's been failing this course and performing busy work has been my whole night. I don't even want to look at the leaderboards. Get it out of here. Oh, it just hurts so much that I have to do all of this garbage in the barn in between every attempt. Imagine you go to an arcade, right? Imagine you go to an arcade and you play Miss Pac-Man, right? You put your quarter in the machine and you play the game, and you have your turns, and then you run out of lives, and so you want to play again. You need to put another quarter in, but before you can do that, you got to leave the arcade. You got to drive home. You gotta get another quarter. You gotta drive back to the arcade. Put your quarter in the machine. You play another round. You lose. You need another quarter. You get back in your car. You drive home again. You get your third quarter. You drive back to the arcade. That's what this is like. I just want to do another attempt, but I have to do all of this garbage in between. It takes forever. I gotta get some pants with some bigger pockets. I need to be able to carry more than one quarter everywhere I go. Hey Derek, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. And the worst of it is right here when it comes to like the 3 grooming tools that we have to use on our horse, because it's not at all clear how these 3 tools in which combinations lead to progress in that measuring bar. I don't know how in the world that jump counted. And why that one didn't. They're virtually identical. This game is pure evil. Hey, we did it. I didn't deserve to do it, but I'm gonna take it. Victory. What a bunch of trash. What a bunch of trash. I'm not happy about this. Thank you for the trophies, cows. So this the leaderboard is meaningless, I've discovered, so we're not going to worry about that, but did we get a new bonus? We did. We got another ribbon. Wonderful. We got the red ribbon. Level up. Nice. Things are going my way now. Derek says me and my family are supposed to be seeing Barbie tomorrow. I'm excited. Right on. I think we've got a few others of us around here that are looking forward to Barbie. I don't really have any plans to see it myself, but I am kind of curious how people are going to respond to it. You know, if I hear overwhelmingly positive reactions to it, then maybe I'll consider it as well at some point. Today is the qualifying round for the dressage competition next week. If you want to take part in it, you need to win a gold ribbon today. If you ask me, though, you're going to need a lot more practice. Can we do it? Can we earn a gold ribbon? I expected to have zero interest when I heard about it, but the trailer sold me, Derek says. Real question people are asking is, do you see Barbie or Oppenheimer first? Yeah, I can't really say I'm particularly interested in either film. Baron says Oppenheimer looked interesting. I need to get around to watching Tetris. I forgot about that Tetris movie. That might be kind of interesting. I expect it'll be highly fictionalized, though. I don't know anything about. I was talking about Tetris being fictionalized. I don't know a single thing about Oppenheimer the person. Didn't even know about the Tetris story. There's a couple pretty decent sort of like, I don't know, like documentaries on YouTube about it. Alright. I don't even know what this event is. Class M is my only option. At a competition, you compete against other riders. You can win a gold ribbon. Yeah, we'll see about that. Am I supposed to be running? I lost 5 points. I don't think I was supposed to be running. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to be running now. Surely that's too slow. No, diagonals are hard. So I got 95 points. A victory! I didn't even know what it was. Thank you for the hydrate, Game and Fit. Has anyone watched Secret Invasion? Derek says, I swear it's one of the most boring shows Marvel's put out. Are you still watching it? You said before you were gonna give up on it, I thought. The other riders were having a bad day today. She's explaining why I did so well. That's the congratulation message I get. The other riders are having a bad day today. What a jerk. Antonia, don't be so beastly. You're great, Amy. Thanks. It wasn't as hard as I thought, and it was really fun. All right. Who hurt this child? She's consistently hurting my feelings. Hey, general purpose saddle, and look, a large bucket. This bucket holds more water, so the drinking trough doesn't have to be refilled so often. Oh, these different color saddles actually serve a purpose. General purpose, this saddle is perfect for long rides. A sturdy saddle which can take a lot of wear. So I think I'm supposed to actually be wearing different, I think I'm actually supposed to be wearing different saddles on my horse for different purposes. Now where's the bucket of quarters? Where indeed? Alright, I'm still not top of these leaderboards, though. Hey Lily, catching mice again? I hope we find your owner soon. He or she must be very worried about you. How are you, Amy? If you take regular care of your horse, its characteristics will improve. There's bound to be something interesting for you to do in a couple of days. Derek says, I've been more interested in DC content. They've been doing better, honestly. I couldn't say, Derek. I'm not following or engaged with either of them. The last Marvel thing I watched was Avengers Endgame. And I saw that without seeing any of the stuff between the first Avengers and that. That's not entirely true. I saw the first Avengers, and I saw Civil War, and I saw Endgame. I don't think I saw anything else in between. And the only DC things I've seen is Batman v Superman and Shazam. And I didn't see any of the other stuff connected to, like, that whole, like, version of the DC movie universe or whatever. So I can't really weigh in. I don't think I haven't watched any of the shows, and there's just too many movies. It's too much. I too am looking forward to the show jumping competition in a few days. Excellent. We've got the large bucket of water. That makes one chore less tedious. Game and Fit says, I like the superhero movies where it focuses on one superhero. Marvel is too big now, Derek says. Yeah, I like my, I don't know, I like my entertainment to be sort of smaller, self-contained. These sprawling things that have all kinds of media in 1,000 different formats, and series interlocked with other series and stuff like that. Just, it's a nightmare. I don't have time or interest for something like that. Alright, so I think we need to top the leaderboard in Hereford? Or did we pick that one up already? I don't know. Let's do Haddington first, because I'm sure I've never gone here. Baron says I'll stick with Batman 89 and Soups 1 through 3 for DC movies. This is such a confusing course. It's going to be real hard. It's going to be real hard to master that one. Derek says those are all good. Game Fed likes The Dark Knight and Batman Returns. I like both of those. Mask of the Phantasm is the real best Batman movie, though. I don't think I've ever watched that, which is a shame because I really liked the. I had to make time for that one sometime because I really liked that the animated series. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Darkman movies. Look at this. When you go over to the water, you have to select which water can you want. Why? Who on earth? In what scenario would you ever want to select the small water can? That makes no sense. Why is this here? It's impossible to overfill the water. It's impossible to overfill the water bucket. There's absolutely no reason. Artificial game lengtheners? Probably right. Maybe giving the horse too much water and having it get sick was a mechanic they left out. Could be right. Cool. Feels really great to miss every one of these jumps when there's no visible indicator you've done anything wrong. Feels really great. I'm so glad it's like this. Let's go over here and try this one instead. I need a break from the jumping. It's driving me out of my mind. So, I don't know which of these we did. Class E? Class M? Easy, medium, and hard. I feel like we did Class M before. Oh, what? Where to go? I actually outran the yellow dots. That did not seem like a possibility before. Well, I'm not earning very many points, by which I mean I'm not really earning any. So this is bad. I'm breaking land speed records. Well, I did very poorly. So much for that being the easy class. Alright, I'm cautiously optimistic. better job this time. I don't know why I'm bleeding away so many points. It's so very unclear to me what I'm doing wrong. Horrific. This game has the same issue that the previous one did, in that the game doesn't give you any instructions or feedback, so there's no like it just punishes you, but doesn't tell you why you're being punished. Have you still not gone riding? There's a dressage competition today. I bet you want to take part, don't you? Fine. We'll soon see which of us can best control their horse. My nemesis. Controlling a cursor with a D-pad is always a great experience, right? You know what? I attempted to apply the ribbons and it punished me by taking the saddle off. This game is mean. Oh no, we have to do Class H? I haven't been able to practice Class H. I'm scared. Every time I gain points, I also lose points. Well, that was pretty terrible. Last place. I got destroyed. I got destroyed. Oh, it lets us compete again. That's weird. Why did I lose 5 points? I don't understand. All I did was walk in a straight line. This game is so rude. They took pity on me to let me try again. I still did pretty terrible. A little higher up on the ranking. Oh, it won't let me do it again. Well, we have not done nearly as well as this game tonight as I was hoping we might, but I think we're going to wrap it up with this one. I think we'll move along to Ninja Gaiden. I'm going to advance the day one more, and if there's nothing compelling and interesting happening to keep me going, then we'll just we'll call it a night with this game, and we'll come back to it again tomorrow. Get ourselves a level up. Alright, it's the same competition I failed before. So this game remains better than the previous game, but it is... I think we're going to be stuck with this game for a lot longer than I had previously anticipated. Excuse me, there are a lot more challenges here, and there are a lot... These challenges are a lot more difficult than I had anticipated, so this struggle might go on for quite a while. But we're done with it for tonight. We're gonna switch gears. We're gonna play Ninja Gaiden. We'll run through that game, you know, hopefully at least once. Yeah. I'm not very good at Ninja Gaiden, but I'd like to be. So we're gonna run through it. We're gonna run through it once, see how that goes. If I somehow make it through really quickly, we might do it more than once. We'll see. But that's what I'm planning for the rest of the night. It's more is Ninja Gaiden, my friends. We're gonna play more of this tomorrow. It'll be in the start of the stream. Tomorrow night will be this and Tears of the Kingdom. With this being in the earlier, shorter portion of the stream, and Tears being in the later, longer portion of the stream. But I'm going to take a BRB now, switch consoles, and yeah, like I said, Ninja Gaiden for the rest of the night is the plan. So thank you for enduring this with me once again. If you'll stand by just a few minutes, I will see you again. Thank you for the palms, cows. If you'd be willing to stand by just a couple minutes, my friends, I'll be back with you real shortly.